The Amazon rainforest, a vast, emerald ocean of life, holds secrets of ancient civilizations swallowed by its embrace. For centuries, explorers have been captivated by stories of lost cities hidden within its depths. Among these tales, the legend of the lost city of Z stands out, said to possess riches and knowledge beyond imagination. The quest to uncover the truth behind the lost city of Z has consumed countless lives, drawing explorers into its depths. The jungle, it seemed, held its secrets close, demanding respect and often exacting a heavy toll on those who dared to unravel them. Indigenous tribes have passed down stories of ancient cities swallowed by the jungle. These tales spoke of advanced cultures that had mastered agriculture, astronomy, and architecture long before Europeans arrived. Explorers stumbled upon clues hinting at a more complex history than previously imagined. The discovery of massive earthworks suggested a level of social organization and engineering prowess that challenged long-held assumptions. The Amazon, it seemed, was not a pristine wilderness untouched by human hands, but a palimpsest of human history. Percy Fawcett, a British explorer, became synonymous with the pursuit of the lost city of Z. Driven by ambition and a thirst for adventure, Fawcett embarked on daring expeditions into the Amazon. In 1925, Fawcett embarked on his final expedition with his son and a close friend, venturing deep into the Brazilian Amazon. They were never seen again, fueling speculation and igniting imaginations. Did he find what he was looking for, only to disappear into the legend he had pursued for so long? Long before Percy Fawcett, Spanish conquistadors heard tales of empires hidden within the Amazon. Among the earliest expeditions were those seeking the legendary El Dorado, the Golden City. Driven by greed, they hacked through the jungle, encountering fierce resistance from native inhabitants. These early expeditions resulted in more casualties than discoveries, but the stories persisted. The tales of lost cities continued to captivate the European imagination, laying the groundwork for future explorers. Francisco de Orellana, a Spanish conquistador, embarked on a journey down the Amazon River in 1541. He encountered indigenous tribes who hinted at a powerful civilization further downriver. Orellana pressed on, driven by the prospect of discovering a real-life El Dorado. He claimed to have encountered a tribe of fierce warrior women, naming the river after them. Though his accounts were likely exaggerated, they captured European imaginations and fueled the mystique of the Amazon. The Bandeirantes, ruthless adventurers, emerged in the Amazon driven by the slave trade. They launched brutal raids, enslaving indigenous populations and leaving a trail of destruction. In their pursuit of slaves, they stumbled upon remnants of ancient civilizations. Their discoveries, though brutal, contributed to the growing body of evidence suggesting a complex history. The Bandeirantes' legacy of pain and exploitation altered the Amazon's demographic landscape. Indigenous populations of the Amazon possess rich oral histories and traditions of ancient cities. These stories, often dismissed by outsiders, offer insights into a world far different from European imaginations. They speak of ancestors who established sophisticated societies in harmony with the rainforest. As interest in the Amazon's past intensified, scholars recognize the importance of these indigenous voices. The indigenous populations, long marginalized, were finally beginning to have their voices heard and their histories acknowledged. Percy Harrison Fawcett. The name evokes images of intrepid explorers and uncharted jungles. Born in 1867, Fawcett seemed destined for adventure. From a young age, he devoured tales of exploration. He dreamt of etching his name alongside great explorers. Fawcett's path began on the battlefields of the British Empire. A career military officer, he served globally, honing his skills. These experiences instilled discipline and meticulous attention to detail. In the Army, Fawcett first encountered the Allure of South America. Assigned to Bolivia in 1906, he was drawn to stories of lost cities. The Amazon called to him, promising adventure and fame. This encounter ignited a spark in Fawcett's soul. He spent evenings poring over maps and manuscripts. The lost civilization Z became his ultimate quest. Driven by his conviction of a lost civilization, Fawcett embarked on ambitious Amazon expeditions. These journeys tested his limits with relentless heat, rains, and disease. He faced jaguars, navigated rapids, and endured malaria. Despite challenges, Fawcett pressed on with zeal. He documented findings, mapped rivers, and respected indigenous knowledge. As Fawcett's expeditions continued, his conviction in the existence of Z only grew stronger. He became increasingly convinced that this lost civilization was not merely a product of indigenous folklore, but a real, historical entity, one that had achieved a level of sophistication far beyond what European scholars believed possible in pre-Columbian South America. He envisioned Z as a grand metropolis, a center of learning and culture, perhaps even the mythical El Dorado that had captivated the imaginations of explorers for centuries. Fawcett's obsession with Z consumed him, driving a wedge between him and his family, and straining his relationships with his colleagues. He became increasingly secretive about his research, convinced that others were plotting to steal his discoveries. He saw rivals and enemies everywhere, convinced that they sought to sabotage his efforts and claim the glory of finding Z for themselves. Despite his growing paranoia, Fawcett continued to meticulously piece together what he believed to be the puzzle of Z. He studied ancient texts, consulted with archaeologists and anthropologists, and interviewed countless indigenous peoples, seeking any scrap of information that might lead him to his goal. He believed he had identified key geographic features, astronomical alignments, and symbolic representations within indigenous art and mythology that pointed to the location of this lost city. Fawcett's theories, though often dismissed by the scientific establishment, captured the public imagination. His books and lectures, filled with tales of adventure and discovery, turned him into a celebrity, a real-life Indiana Jones, who had dared to venture into the unknown. He became a symbol of the indomitable human spirit, a man driven by a thirst for knowledge and a belief in the power of exploration to unlock the secrets of the past. Section 4. The Lost Expedition, 1925 and the Silence of the Jungle. In 1925, Percy Fawcett embarked on his final expedition to find the lost city of Z. Accompanied by his son Jack and Raleigh Rimmel, they vanished into the Amazon. Their disappearance remains one of the greatest mysteries of the 20th century. Theories abound, but the jungle keeps its secrets. Section 5. Legacy of a Mystery: Fawcett's Enduring Impact. Despite numerous expeditions, no definitive trace of Percy Fawcett, his son Jack, or Raleigh Rimmel has ever been found. The Amazon claimed them, adding their names to the long list of explorers who ventured into its depths, never to return. Their fate remains one of history's most captivating enigmas. Fawcett's legacy continues to resonate, inspiring generations of explorers. His meticulous observations and respect for indigenous cultures provided valuable insights. Archaeological discoveries have challenged assumptions, revealing a complex past. Fawcett's story reminds us that the Amazon still holds many secrets. His legacy lies in the spirit of exploration, driving us to seek answers and explore uncharted territories. Section 1. The search continues. Expeditions after Fawcett. The disappearance of Percy Fawcett amplified the allure of the Amazon's mysteries. His story inspired numerous expeditions, driven by curiosity and the desire to uncover hidden secrets. Armed with Fawcett's maps and journals, explorers braved the jungle's dangers. They interviewed indigenous tribes and searched for clues to his fate. Later expeditions used modern technology to uncover ancient settlements. They revealed a rich tapestry of indigenous cultures and traditions. Section 2. Unveiling the Secrets of Xingu, a Complex Society Revealed. The Upper Xingu region's earthworks revealed a complex society in the Amazon, challenging assumptions about pre-Columbian civilizations. These structures, dating back over 1,000 years, showed advanced social organization and engineering skills. The discovery forced a re-evaluation of the Amazonian past, highlighting human impact on the landscape. It revealed a legacy of ingenuity, adaptation, and resilience in the Amazon. Section 3. The Enigma of the Earthworks, Decoding Ancient Landscapes. The discovery of the Upper Xingu earthworks sparked a wave of new research across the Amazon, as archaeologists and anthropologists sought to understand the purpose, function, and significance of these enigmatic structures. While their exact meaning remains a subject of debate, several theories have emerged, each offering a glimpse into the worldview and cultural practices of the people who created them. Some researchers believe that the earthworks served primarily defensive purposes, offering protection from rival groups and wild animals. The ditches, mounds, and palisades could have served as barriers to entry, while the elevated platforms provided strategic vantage points for observation and defense. The geometric layouts of the settlements, with their clear lines of sight and interconnected pathways, may have also facilitated communication and rapid movement within the villages in times of conflict. Other researchers propose that the earthworks played a more symbolic or ceremonial role, reflecting the cosmological beliefs and social structures of the societies that created them. The geometric patterns, often incorporating circles, squares, and spirals, may have held symbolic meanings related to cycles of life, death, and rebirth, or represented celestial bodies and their movements across the sky. The construction and maintenance of these large-scale structures may have also served as important social rituals, reinforcing communal identity, demonstrating collective power, and honoring ancestors or deities. Regardless of their exact function, the Upper Xingu earthworks stand as a testament to the ingenuity and adaptability of ancient Amazonian societies. They demonstrate a deep understanding of the natural world, a mastery of engineering and landscape architecture, and a complex social organization capable of achieving feats of construction that continue to impress even in the modern era. Rediscovering the Chachapoyas. The Chachapoyas, known as the Warriors of the Clouds, built impressive stone cities in the Andes. Their most iconic achievement, Quilap, stands as a testament to their architectural prowess. Perched atop a mountain ridge, Quilap is a massive walled city with over 400 structures. Despite their achievements, the Chachapoyas civilization remains shrouded in mystery. Their language disappeared centuries ago, and much of their history survives in fragmented oral traditions. Their cities, abandoned and overgrown, offer glimpses into their lives, but many questions remain unanswered. In the late 20th century, a groundbreaking discovery shattered assumptions about Amazonian civilizations. The discovery of Cuhikugu revealed a vast network of interconnected settlements and ceremonial centers in the Xingu River region. Cuhikugu encompassed over 20,000 square kilometers, larger than many modern cities. It consisted of dozens of settlements connected by roads, causeways, and canals. The inhabitants transformed the landscape, creating a complex mosaic of forests, gardens, and waterways. At the heart of Cuhikugu lay monumental mounds, serving as ceremonial centers and elite residences. These mounds were arranged in geometric patterns, suggesting a sophisticated understanding of astronomy. The surrounding settlements housed a diverse population, engaged in agriculture, pottery making, weaving, and metalworking. The discovery of Cuhikugu challenged the belief that complex urban centers couldn't develop in the Amazon. It demonstrated that indigenous societies developed sophisticated solutions to living in a tropical environment. Cuhikugu stands as a powerful reminder of the ingenuity, adaptability, and resilience of indigenous peoples. Deep within the Amazon basin lies Terra Preta, the Black Earth, a testament to ancient ingenuity. Unlike the nutrient-poor soils of the rainforest, Terra Preta is incredibly fertile, rich in charcoal, bone fragments, and organic waste. This ancient practice, known as biochar, enhanced soil fertility and created a self-sustaining agricultural system. The discovery of Terra Preta revolutionized our understanding of ancient Amazonian societies. Unraveling the story of ancient Amazonian civilizations requires deciphering subtle clues left behind in the soil, clues that speak volumes about their agricultural practices, diets, and relationships with the surrounding rainforest. One such clue comes in the form of phytoliths, microscopic silica structures found within plant tissues. These tiny plant stones, resistant to decomposition, act like fingerprints, their unique shapes revealing the types of plants they originated from. Phytolith analysis, a relatively new tool in the archaeologist's toolkit, has revolutionized our understanding of ancient agriculture in the Amazon. By extracting and analyzing phytoliths from archaeological sites, researchers can identify the specific plants cultivated by ancient communities, even in the absence of preserved seeds or other organic remains. This allows them to reconstruct ancient diets, track the movement of domesticated plants, and gain insights into the evolution of agricultural practices over time. In the Amazon, phytolith analysis has revealed a much more diverse and sophisticated agricultural system than previously believed. While early explorers often described the rainforest as a green desert, suggesting a scarcity of edible plants, phytolith studies have shown that ancient Amazonian communities cultivated a wide variety of crops, including maize beans, squash, manioc, sweet potatoes, and numerous fruit trees. These findings challenge the notion of a sharp divide between the pristine rainforest and human-modified landscapes, revealing instead a complex and dynamic interplay between human societies and the natural world. They suggest that ancient Amazonian communities actively managed the rainforest, cultivating a diverse array of crops within the forest ecosystem, rather than simply clearing vast areas for monoculture agriculture as often practiced in other parts of the world. Section 3. The Case of the Cashew, Genetic Clues to Transoceanic Exchange. The Amazon, often perceived as an isolated and self-contained ecosystem, was in fact part of a much larger network of cultural exchange that spanned continents long before the arrival of Europeans. Evidence of this exchange can be found not only in the archaeological record, but also within the very genetic makeup of the plants and animals that call the Amazon home. One compelling example of this ancient interconnectedness is the cashew tree. Native to the Amazon rainforest, the cashew was domesticated by indigenous communities thousands of years ago, prized for its nutritious nuts and versatile fruits. Genetic analysis of cashew trees, however, reveals a surprising connection to another continent, Africa. The genetic similarities between Amazonian and African cashew varieties suggest that this plant, rather than being independently domesticated on both continents, was likely transported across the Atlantic Ocean thousands of years ago. While the exact mechanism of this transoceanic exchange remains a subject of debate, some scientists believe that ocean currents, prevailing winds, or even intentional voyages by ancient seafarers may have facilitated the movement of plants, animals, and perhaps even people between the Americas and Africa. The case of the cashew highlights the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations and the role of human agency in shaping the distribution of plants and animals across the globe. It challenges the notion of the Amazon as an isolated and pristine wilderness, revealing instead a region that has been shaped by millennia of cultural exchange, human migration, and the interconnectedness of life on Earth.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll never have the sacred stone. Oh, this you crazy mother.
Section 4. A New Vision of the Amazon. From pristine wilderness to cultural cradle. The Amazon, once seen as untouched wilderness, is now revealed as a cradle of civilization. Evidence shows sophisticated societies thrived here, shaping the landscape for millennia. This new vision challenges our understanding of human history and the environment. The Amazon is a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. Section 1. The Amazon's Enduring Allure. The Amazon rainforest, even after centuries of exploration and study, remains a place of profound mystery and unparalleled allure. It beckons with its verdant depths, its symphony of life, and the tantalizing possibility of uncovering secrets hidden beneath its emerald canopy. While the lost city of Z, as envisioned by Percy Fawcett and others, may forever remain elusive, the search for it, and for other lost chapters of human history, continues to captivate our imaginations and fuel our desire to understand the complexities of our planet's past. The The stories of ancient Amazonian civilizations, once dismissed as myths or exaggerations, now stand as testaments to the resilience, adaptability, and ingenuity of the human spirit. The discovery of vast earthworks, complex urban centers, and sophisticated agricultural practices challenges our preconceived notions about the limitations of human societies in challenging environments. The Amazon, far from being a static and unchanging wilderness, is revealed as a dynamic and evolving landscape, shaped by millennia of human interaction and cultural innovation. The pursuit of knowledge, however, must be tempered with respect for the delicate balance of the rainforest ecosystem and the rights of the indigenous communities who call it home. The legacy of colonialism, exploitation, and environmental degradation weighs heavy on the Amazon and its people. It is our responsibility to ensure that future exploration and research are conducted ethically and sustainably in partnership with indigenous communities and with a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of human societies and the natural world. Section 2. Guardians of the Forest, Stewards of the Past. The indigenous communities of the Amazon have, for millennia, been the guardians of the rainforest and the stewards of its history. Their deep knowledge of the forest's rhythms, their sustainable practices, and their oral traditions provide invaluable insights into the complexities of this unique ecosystem and the ancient civilizations that thrived within it. Their stories, woven into the fabric of their cultures, offer a perspective often overlooked or marginalized in mainstream historical narratives. It is essential that we recognize and respect the rights of indigenous communities, not just as guardians of the rainforest, but as holders of vital knowledge about the past, and as partners in shaping a sustainable future. Their perspectives, often rooted in generations of lived experience and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all living things, offer valuable lessons for navigating the challenges of climate change, biodiversity loss, and cultural preservation. The quest to unravel the mysteries of the Amazon and its lost civilizations is far from over. New discoveries await, hidden beneath the forest floor, concealed within the tangle of vines, and preserved in the oral histories passed down through generations. As we continue to explore, to learn, and to deepen our understanding of this remarkable region, let us do so with humility, respect, and a commitment to preserving the Amazon's irreplaceable cultural and ecological heritage for generations to come. The Amazon, in its vastness and complexity, reminds us that there is still much to discover, not just about the past, but about ourselves and our place in the intricate web of life on Earth.